join the scene. Hang with the kindest wobble queen. Brick crochet, brick crafting smiles the handmade way. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Brick crochet, the wobble queen. Follow, join the scene, hang with the kindest wobble queen. Brick crochet, crafting smiles the handmade way. Lives a yarny legend crochet queen, hooks in hand with flair so keen. Brick crochet, the wobble queen. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Brick crochet, the wobble queen. Squares and textured waves, she's turning yarn into handmade face. With every stitch she sets the tone, a crafty vibe all of her own. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Brick crochet, the wobble queen. So drop that follow, join the scene, hang with the kindest wobble queen. Brick crochet, brick crafting smiles the handmade way. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Brick crochet, the wobble queen. Brick crochet, the wobble queen. So drop that follow, join the scene, hang with the kindest wobble queen. Brick crochet, crafting smiles the handmade way. In a cozy corner of the twitchy scene lives a yarny legend crochet queen, hooks in hand with flair so keen. Brick crochet, the wobble queen. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop she's living the dream, crafting magic soft and serene. Brick crochet, the wobble queen. Squares and textured waves, she's turning yarn into handmade face. With every stitch she sets the tone, a crafty vibe all of her own. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright join the scene. Hang with the kindest warble queen. Brick crochet, brick crafting smiles the handmade way. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop, she's living the dream.
Welcome in, everybody. How is everyone doing today? Um, so I didn't get Jimothy finished yesterday. We ended up going on our girls' little trip early yesterday with picking hauls and whatever. You can't see it, but I'm gonna put like I'm gonna get a paint marker and put little white dots in his eyes. But his eyes are there. They're really, they're kind of glowy. And here is his ears, his face, his snout, and his tail. So this is Jimothy. We're going to make his legs today. Let's see, Jimothy. Can you sit there like, kind of looks like a little, I don't know. He looks kind of a little weird. Um, but anyway, so I'm making his feet, and I'm just going to do all four of the black parts of the feet first, and then I'm going to do the gray, and then that way I can just and not worry about it. Uh, Panther got first. No, picking halls, you're not always first. I think that maybe the next time I do this, I'm going to figure out how to either do a round of white, because my Jimothy didn't end up like hers, or maybe bring the snout, maybe do this part in a smaller hook. Maybe she said that and I just didn't see that. Now I'm going to go back and look, but I've gotten everything done. No, she doesn't say to do it in a different hook. I don't know. Maybe because it's only 2 rounds. It's only this round and then this round. So I don't know what I did wrong. Anyway, um, looks cute, adorable. Um, and the eyes right now are it's a it's a plastic safety eye, but I'm gonna take like a white pen and put a little like white dot on there, so that the eyes will be a little bit different. You can see it in person, but it's just not doing very well in this. um it's not doing very. Thank you for the check-in. Hi, Crafty. How are you doing? Thank you for the check-in. So I figured if I took like a white paint pen and just put a little dot on each of the eyes, like when I took pictures of him, he would look good. But so but right now it's the safety eyes. I didn't have the same safety eyes she had. Her Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk. What do you use to put in the safety eyes? I got a tool. The girls got it for me for Christmas. I think they got it from Stellar. I'm not sure. I give them the link. It looks like this. I don't know. It looks like this. So and it's got a little attachment so you can do different size eyes. Because sometimes those little eye boogers are hard to put in. I I I I give the link to the kids, because I never know what to tell them that I want for Christmas. So it's usually crafty. You have a link to it. Could you send it to me? The one I have doesn't work. Let's see. Doo, doo, doo. Let's see. I will find it. I know that I can't remember where. Um I gotta do that. I don't remember where, but yes, I will find it and I will send it to you. Oh, thank you for the sub, Papa. Thank you, thank you. Let me get down here to these feet because I want to make the little hoofs of the feet. They're not hoofs. Raccoons don't have hoofs. Yeah, she did put it in my Discord. I just don't know where in my Discord she put it. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't remember, but it was close. It was last year when in October when she was doing that little crafty thing. Yeah, the little crafty thing. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, my ears are itching bad, and I don't know why. I didn't feel good this morning when I woke up. So felt like I had been running a fever. Had been running a fever. I was all sweaty and hot. And I mean, the room was cool. So no, not good. And I mean, just means that, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. But unfortunately, um, the lady that's over our department that's not in house, she's out of the building. She's in the corporate office. She's she's a stickler. She doesn't to her sick days or whatever. I just can't wait to work from home because if I felt like tomorrow, if I felt bad, thank you for the check in, Linda. If I felt bad, then I would just get up and muddle through it and I wouldn't have to drive, 20, 25 minutes across town to be held hostage. And that's what I call it. I'm being held hostage. I mean, it's for a paycheck, but so, oh, I know. But as long as she doesn't have to deal with us, to be honest, she's fine. She's literally fine. But if, like me, I get lippy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I hurt someone's feelings that have softer feelings than I have. If I hurt their feelings, she's like, we can't be that way. And then my supervisor in the building, she's like, Brantley has one mode. I don't know what you want. She collects all your bad debt. She never gets a complaint from a customer, just the people inside the building. So, I mean, what do you want? So, I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna try to knock myself out of that train of thought today. So anyway, I'm gonna maybe I'll do all 4 feet and then I'll work on the gray. And like I'm using a 5 millimeter hook. The pattern is pinned at the top. This is not my pattern. It is a free pattern. It is Repeat Crafter Me. She came up with it. And I am just making this for KK. I think she'll like it. As a matter of fact, I know she'll like it because when she came to the house yesterday, I ended up showing her Jimothy, um, put this far put together. He's got his little tail. I wish I could have done better on his tail, but I mean his tail I think is decent. Um, per se. I mean, I feel like I got the stitches right on it. Um, his ears placement is pretty darn good. Yeah. Why you don't like it?
No, I don't like it. It's cute.
Well, I got to get the little white pen and put. But no, like is cute. Maybe they have gray raccoons in other parts of the country. Well, Jimothy's gray. Yes, we love Jimothy for his flaws, I guess. I like the tail. I think his eyes are fine the way they are. She said when I showed her Jimothy yesterday, she said he's coming to work with me and he's going to sit up on the shelf and everybody's going to be uh well, yeah, because Walter and Dean will attack Jimothy. Um Roku added Jimothy to the home screen. You know, when you become famous as a raccoon, you know that poor little thing, he's not getting anything for being famous. People using his likeness and image out there. I was reading an article about raccoons, or raccoons can remember things up to 3 years. And if you have a raccoon and it's called a city raccoon, I mean, I guess there's city and country raccoons. Anyway, yeah, they do, obviously, because I said a city raccoon can break into your house. That is quite scary. That they can break into your house. By that I think they mean if you left, like, if I had a door and it was unlocked and I had a screen door or left a window unlocked, it would probably lift the window or open the door. They have thumbs. They do. They're very intelligent creatures. They are very intelligent. I mean, I watch a guy on uh Instagram. He has a homestead, him and his wife. Their goat just had a baby goat and it rejected it. Didn't want to have nothing to do with the baby goat, kicks it, whatever. And so he's having to bottle feed it. The city ones ride the subway and work in the corporate world, end up having midlife crisis and ends up buying a Corvette. That is true. Um, my dad's friend rescued two babies. One didn't make it, the other one did. And he raised him and he would go to the refrigerator and get himself a Pepsi, and sometimes he could open he can open them bottles. That is sweet. He would even sit and watch TV. He had his oh, that's so cute. But yeah, I watched it. Anyway, this guy homesteading. And so he was saying he has a bunch of chickens. So he's been bribing the crows to come around to keep the hawks out of the area so that his chickens will be safe. I watch him all the time. I think he's hilarious. He actually went away on vacation for a week, and the person's homesteading his house did not feed the crows. So now he's got to try to get them back, and he doesn't know if it's going to work. When you have a person that comes and sits at your house, yeah, washing them use their little hands. All he won't go everywhere with them. He stayed in the truck, never got out, unless he. Oh, that is so cute. That's what Papa needs. Papa wants to befriend the groundhog we got out back. He's named him and everything. When I come home one day and I find him handing squash over to that little effer, and I'm gonna call him that, I'm gonna be mad. Because that yeah. He'll say, "Oh, help yourself. Go ahead. We're not gonna eat all this squash." My bell peppers have gotten bigger. And my banana peppers, that those two plants are going ballistic. You know what? I would not doubt that, Crafty. I really would not doubt that. Him having a ground, he would probably be happy having the groundhog sit right next to him and playing video games. I don't know how Biscuit would take it, but we had a raccoon in front of our house that 2 nights ago, Friday night, and Biscuit had to go outside after that. And we have a big fence around the back end of our house, but Papa had to go outside because raccoons can climb. Because we thought Biscuit will lose to a raccoon. Biscuit will lose to a raccoon because raccoons can fight. At least a little 15-pound dog, they would probably beat up on him. So, but how did everybody's yesterday go? Mine was a little okay, a little stressful. Went to Costco with picking hauls, and I was dumb. Got a bunch of things set up again for the stream readings. Oh, that's nice. There was something I need to do for mine. I need to write it down. When I think about it again, or it happens, and I'm like, oh, I was supposed to do that. Because that's usually when I do it. I'm prepping all the chicken I bought yesterday. I am going to go downstairs. I'm going to prep everything that I can prep for this week. And I know I'm not going to get it through all the chicken, but I'm going to get a lot of things prepped. So that one, two, one, two, three, four, six. So it's just easy for me to pack my lunch every morning for work. Memories are the most important things. I sent things to Picking Halls and KK, um, and Jingle Shark the last couple days on their Facebooks to show them the things we want to do when we take Pete. We're gonna have a girls' weekend for my birthday, so we show you 3. And I told Jingle Shark that, you know, making memories with them right now is what I have. And, you know, they're older, you know, these will be things that, we will have forever. So, yeah, this morning Biscuit and I had to go farming. We went out into the garden and he walked around while I picked my banana peppers. I'm telling you, that banana pepper plant is going ballistic. going ballistic. Nowadays, they have cell phones and take videos and pictures and store them away. When my mom and dad and brother and I was alive, there was no such thing. So all I've got is a few pictures when we had a camera and what I've got in my head. You just never know what's going to happen. And that's true. We, I mean, to be honest, I mean, when I was younger too, I mean, a lot of people had like those, what were those camcorders, big and bulky things. And I mean, you it those were luxury items. So, but yeah, nowadays you can film everything. Grammy took lots of pictures. My sis, I came around there when they my brother, long less because she got busy raising kids and didn't have time to take pics. Now KK will tell you that she thinks she's adopted because there are no pics of her. She'll be like, I think I'm adopted because there's no pics of me as a baby. I'm like, there are. I do have them. She just when she was younger, she didn't like any pictures of her as a baby, and I would catch her sometimes she'd be, like, tearing them up. I'm like, "You little snooter. You little snooter," because she was. I'm invisible joining all these. Yeah, later today, I have to go downstairs, and I have to figure out what I'm doing because I got quite a bit of stuff yesterday to make it so that Pop and I don't have to really do a lot this week on cooking wise. I'm gonna try to get everything done. You don't have any pictures of you when you were a baby. I was always in the hospital. The first picture I got was around Christmas time when you were 2 years old, and your mom told me shortly after that I ended up back in the hospital for us. So I've got a few pictures when I was 4, and a couple when I was 10, and then the rest of them. It's hard. I mean, I've got very few pictures of now, and I don't know if that's just because when we lived in Louisiana and my dad moved us to Myrtle Beach, we were going on vacation, then we ended up staying. I don't know if my mom just lost a lot of stuff because he didn't pack everything up when he moved out of there. So I don't know what happened. But I remember, I just, I remember things. Sometimes me and my sister have different stories about how things went, but perspective. One, two, one, two, three, four, 5, 6. We're gonna go 6. I'm telling you, I can feel. The heat. And I know it's not that hot right now. But we're almost done with paw number 4. Two, three, 1, 2, 3. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I ordered a 2-pack. I ordered twice from Hirschner's last week. I couldn't find the yarn that I was ordering. KK wants a scarf that has a hood on it, like a snood on it, and it's probably going to be the death of me. Not really, but um, it's 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 crochet, but it looks knit. And I got the pattern, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to sit in a corner and um not be bothered. 1, 2, 3, because it's a lot of. I think I'm gonna. You know what? Hold on. If I didn't know any better, two. It is. Let's do this. Downloads. I'm pretty positive I already downloaded it. No, yeah, I downloaded and printed it. Um, oh, let's see if I can find it. Two purchases. Okay, let's do this. It's. I just want to go to this. So, well, there we go. Do. This right here. And it's nothing. Once you start it and you get it started, it is. Hold on. That's it right there. And it looks like knit. Um, and it's like slip stitches all the way across. She doesn't ask for she really doesn't ask. The only one that probably never really asks me to make anything is Picking Holes, and that's because she can crochet. Um, but I haven't made KK anything. I mean, this Jimothy's made for her, but I haven't made her anything like to wear in a long time. So is he sleeping? Well, you got to leave him alone. she picked the color out, and so I ordered the yarn from Hirschner's. Um, but I also ordered, well, let's see if I can figure it out. It's in here. We're gonna go through Hirschner's real fast and see if I can find it. I feel like it would be in the back. Maybe on the clearance. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, there's bags. It's a bag pattern. I don't want to flip that over because I think it's got my at. Here we go, bags. I think it's a free pattern that they have on Hirschner's, but I bought one of the kits because I wanted the yarn. So sometimes when you buy the kit, it's I can't find it. I'll find it. But it's a bag. It's a tote. And I think it was a free pattern. But like I said, I bought the kit because I wanted the yarn because it was a variegated yarn. And I was like, ooh, that's so cute. Did I probably need it? No, I probably didn't. But it's a cute. It's cute. Biscuit and Papa are going to argue over there. I don't know what he doesn't want Papa to sleep, I guess. Okay. So we're going to get rid of the Red Heart scratchy yarn. And we're going to go with the Big Twist soft gray yarn. This is either, I will say this is either Big Twist or I love this cotton. And if it's, I love this cotton. I think it's called Graybeard, something like that. And if it's Big Twist, I think it's just Heather Gray. So you can throw it. So let's do this. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Got to do 4 legs, so we'll just do this. So, yeah, today after stream, it's going to be an oof, but uh, a productive day because I've got to get a lot of things done. And I will be honest, I almost did Jimothy in a 4mm. I almost did Jimothy in a 4mm because she said 5mm, but then I thought he might be too small. So we stuck with what she recommended. I've only altered her pattern a few times. And basically, I altered it for my comfort level. Like, she doesn't say make these 4 little things, and then she's like, join the yarn, whatever, da 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 da. And me, I'm like, nah, want a seamless little patty paw on color. So let's count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. So what I know, like Picking Hall says she's going to be cooking and getting everything ready for the rest of the day for her week. 2, 3. I might be doing maybe 1 or 2 loads of lawn. Almost all of my stuff is you do really? Well, I guess I'm used to 4 millimeter because that's what the woobles are. But I'm always afraid my tension's not going to be tight enough because I have a very loose tension. So I'm always afraid of the loose tension. But that's me. So sometimes I go down a hook size. Sometimes, like if it's a 3.5, sometimes I'll go down to a 2.5 just because I'm petrified of myself. Use a 3.5. I always make sure my tension's tight. I pull my working yarn. So Belinda, we know I'm weird and different. So I don't trust myself. I do not trust myself. If he gets too loud, just let me know. Yes, I am. I'm a little weirdo. Yes, I am. I don't even know. We were talking about, don't know why. I think it was funnier back in the day. Not funny anymore. Getting old and creaky. Old and creaky. So right now, all I'm doing is adding the gray parts to his leg. Like I'm just creaky when you wade in the stream. Yeah. Papa and I went walking yesterday, and we were walking by one house, and I thought they had a little thing at the end of their driveway that said free on it. I thought they had like a little table that they were giving away for free. The little lady had a basket, and it said free cherry tomatoes. That's what they were, little free little cherry tomatoes. So the maintenance man came over to change the filters, and he's seen all my Halloween stuffies and my Halloween stuff. And he says, "You like this all year round?" I said, "Yeah." He smiled. He says, "Got a 5-year-old that can." Oh, that is so. So he took my pumpkin guy, but he wants me to hang it onto it till Halloween. So I'm making her a Halloween bag. Oh, that is so cute, Linda. That is so cute. I think that like I made Penelope the little mummy last year for her. I'm thinking I'm gonna pull that pattern out because, of course, all I have left is the pattern, not the yarn anymore. And I think I'm gonna make for my sister's her granddaughter, make her a little mummy. She'll be like 10 months old. So won't get the gist of Halloween yet, but it will be fun. So you wait, buddy. Okay. Um, okay. 2, 3. Okay. Okay. If you guys wait, I'll be right back. That was short lived. Biscuit didn't have to go. I thought he did. So, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to make her a little Halloween bag for her first Halloween. And probably I probably will make, I just don't know what to make for my nephew's little boy because he's just, he's, he's out there. And I don't know. So, hopefully, this will not take very long and get all fun 4 done in a string. Then all I've got to do is sew them on and Jimothy will be done. And I don't think KK is coming over today. So I will have to take it. I'll probably drop it by her work on Tuesday. Since it'll be on my way home. Yeah, it's holidays are coming. It just feels like the holidays. We're gonna go knock knock, and before you know it, October, and then it starts. And I still have to. Me and Picking Hall still have to go out. I'm want to make a blanket in the color she picks out for her. So My yapper's not yapping today, but in all reality, I don't even think my head is on straight today. So sorry, I'm just yap free today. Three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how long we have to, how we have to do the legs. So, how long of a string do I need? How long of a yarn tail do I need? 4. Yep. Okay, so I have to leave a good long yarn tail because we're going to pinch them together and then sew them to the side. And you know what? Raccoons are probably a lighter gray. I picked the dark gray. I would say raccoons are probably a lighter gray. There may be brown ones out there, but I probably made him too dark. But he's okay because he's my Jimothy. Well, he's going to be KK's Jimothy. So then our supervisor that's in, I was going to say, our supervisor that's in the building, she's going to be out of the building on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Her husband had that bone, one, two, where they took bone off of his foot um, because he had an infection. So they just got rid of the bone. And to me, that is just amazing that they can do that kind of stuff. Crazy, crazy. She'll be back Thursday. I just have to be good until then. Because she always says to me, just be good. Don't make anybody mad. And I'm like, okay, I'll try not to. She knows it's very hard for me. Not really, but I don't mince words when it comes to work because our work deals with a lot of compliance. If you work in the metal field, you know compliance is very important that you don't break certain rules. And I don't have a problem telling people that they're not compliant. Like, yeah, you're not compliant. Papa says it's because I never got to be like a hall monitor when I was a kid in school. You know, so like it's not it. He said I would have made a good hall monitor. So This is time I just want to go and put this fluff down this leg so I get it off my table. I guess I should have, let's see, let me make sure I have 12 on this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12. We get the legs made, I think I'll be happy because then sewing them on won't be that big a deal. I could probably sew them on. Why did I do that? Jimothy just has to be able to make it to her job on Tuesday. That's it. Three. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Guess I haven't watched the videos of Jimothy. I've just seen one picture of him running through the neighborhood. One, two, three. Morning, unicorn. How are you doing? How are you doing this morning? Did everything go okay yesterday? You got your baby back home? That is good. 2, 3. Mm, 3. I'm just making the legs on Jimothy. 2, 3. For Jimothy. 1, 2, 3. This is what I have so far. These these are plastic eyes, like a slow snood. And then so an ad break is starting soon. So we will continue in these little circles on these little legs while the ads are running. 1, 2, 3. Five, 6, 7, 8. 9. Can't forget to mark my rows off, or Jimothy will have 4 different size legs. That won't be good. That won't be good. Let's do this. Yeah, that's not going to work. So that's 9. Had a thought, but it's not going to work. Need something with a little less mess in the background. 1, 2, 3. Might take that to work with me tomorrow. Sharpen it. I have a pencil sharpener. It's just a manual one, and it doesn't. The pencil's too thick to put in there. Too round. Okay. I don't know, when you do these legs over and over, I mean, this is the one part that I don't like, because I think that when I'm gonna throw something at him. Now I have to make him go back and take his noises out of the stream. Which I won't, but he didn't sleep very well last night. His collab stream went to like 11 o'clock at night. And he went to bed shortly after. I didn't go to bed till after midnight. So I don't. Welcome back, everyone.
Huh?
I was just welcoming everybody back from break.
That's not loud.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's okay.
Sorry. Let's do.
No, you don't have to. 1, 2, 3. So I was gonna say I've lost a Jimothy leg already. And last row on this little leg. Now we got 2 more legs to go. And I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna do like a 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I should do. Can I make the next leg faster? See if I can cut my time. I'm not going to. I don't want to mess up. I'm not a speed crocheter. That is for sure. Not a speed crocheter at all. Okay. Okay. Mm, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this. Get my needle out. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, hold on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's do it this way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Thought my brain wasn't going to work right there for a minute. I was like, no. This is why I couldn't do like a kind of crochet the next leg faster, because I would second guess myself. Let's see. So we're on leg number 3. 3. Let's do this. Okay. So we're doing the 3rd row or the 5th row. 3rd leg. 3rd leg. Not thinking 3rd leg. Push that gray in. Crocheted over it enough that it should be attached and secure on there. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sure, the last leg will either be the longest or the shortest work that I've done. 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's do this. Mm, 2, 1, 2, 3. Three. 1, 2, 3. Now that I've got welcome back, welcome back. Um, just on the third leg of Jimothy. And we're just going in circles. Going in circles. Sometimes I think this is the most like tedious part. Now, I'm not going to say that because the most tedious part to me for an amigurumi is the sewing. Um, I can pin it, I can whatever, and I still get nervous when I stitch because I'm like, oh, I don't want it to be crooked. Oh, I don't want this. And usually it's okay. There are some things I'm not happy with, but I think I'm overly critical of um my work. Um Now I will say this, the goat that I did a couple months back, I was that was I was so proud of that one. It everything when I attached everything, it just seemed like everything went well with it. Jimothy, he's okay. I just think the next time, if I ever make another Jimothy, his mask, I'm going to make it with a size down so that the white shine sticks out above the the little mask a little. 3, 1, 2, 3. Mask Bandit, she has raccoons, doesn't she? I think she has raccoons. Jimothy's third leg. Now he'll be sturdy as a coffee table. Yes. Yes, he will. How are you doing this morning, Fairy Dust? How are you doing? I know kids nowadays want to know. I do have a piglet hat that I want to make. I just got to figure out when I want to make it. I think I might have the colors of yarn I need. What do you call a one woman leg in a dance contest? I have no idea. What do you call a one legged leg a woman in a dance contest? Eileen. Okay. Come on, Eileen. 1, 2, 3. See, yesterday was Crafty making all the music things and making me sing songs. Okay. Now I will say when she did the mask, she crocheted. I sewed the white down. She crocheted the white into it. Now, if I was going to crochet, you were going to say Peggy. Oh, that was a good one. Peggy was a good one. If I was going to do crochet it on the next time before I stuffed it and got all the way down, I would make the snoot and whatever, and then I would crochet it onto it while it was still open so I could hold um the thing down a little bit. 1, 2, 3. That's what I would do. What do you call two guys sitting on the top of a window? Hmm. I don't know. What do you call two guys sitting on the top of a window? Kurt and Rod. I have no jokes. I'm jokeless. I am jokeless. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna count these when I get to the end of this. Because this one I do feel is a little off. Yeah, I'm feeling it's a little off. Just a tad. Hi, Stellar. How are you doing? Welcome in. What do you call a gay bar with no bar stools? Hold on. I don't know. What do you call a gay bar with no bar stools? I'm trying to think. I can't even think. What in the world? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get it in together, Barb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A fruit stand. My God. This is 11. 11. What do you call about 11? Hold on. What do you call the bouncer at a gay bar? I can't think of anything because now I'm trying to think of like a flamethrower. See, I wasn't going there. I was going more of a different direction. It is okay. You can take over my chat with bad jokes. I don't care. And they're not bad. I mean, they're stumping me, so. Um, 1, 2, 3. This is row 12. I don't know where I got marking off things that I hadn't even done. But I'd done this leg where I thought, oh, this leg would be massively shorter than the other. But I think Jimothy's other leg is really, really short. Like his legs are kind of short because of his little spinal condition. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. What do you get when you combine a potato and a president? I want to go with something spud, but I don't. I don't. Oh, a dictator. Dictator. Since we're talking about that, I'm just going to say, okay, you lurk 1, 2, 3. The other day I went to work and we were talking about something and somebody I was trying to be good and I said, "Don't be a Richard," like that. Um, and somebody wanted, and this was an older lady. Like I would say, I think she was older than me. And okay, I'm like 55. And I said, "Don't be a Richard." And she looked, I wasn't telling her not to be a Richard. I was telling somebody else not to be a Richard. But she looked at me, she goes, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "I'm not going to explain it because you're old enough to know what a Richard is, I would think. It's just a nice way to say it." But she did not know that people were, yeah, what the nickname for a Richard was, or whatever, what a Richard meaning was. I was like, "Okay. Hi, Dueling Needles. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in." Think this is the last level on this little leg. Yeah, this is it. I know I'm having a hard. My sister's ex hubby was Richard, and he was one. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is this leg bigger than the other legs? I don't know, is it? I don't know. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're gonna leave it where it's at. Leg 3. I said leg 3. Your air quality is bad today. Ooh. So we are on the last leg. Okay. My nearest measurement station is purple with a measure of 2. Ooh, that's bad. I don't think I've encountered someone not knowing the short name for I one. I'm gonna say I have one. Now, if they're younger than me and they're like the next generation, like a millennial or something, I would I would think maybe if their parents never said it, yes, I would give them a pass, a little pass on that. But I have met people that didn't know that WM means what WM means in a signature. You're going to get me on that one because I don't know what that means. Let's see, WM in a signature. Hold on. Does it go before or let me just ask, does it go before or after your signature? Because fairy dust, sometimes I think that I'm about as dumb as a box of rocks. There are some things I know, and then there are just some things I don't know. Two, three. Part of the signature as a first name. Okay, 1, 2, 3. No. Now, if it was like something from the 50s or 60s, like where women never wrote their names once they were married, they never wrote their names. It was Mrs. Fairy Dust, and she lost her identity. Oh, well, see, I wasn't thinking a name. Person as in the first name. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't read that right. Yes, William. I shorten my name all the time. Because braid crochet is just long to write out 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Actually, my name is very long. First and last, it's very long. So when I went to get my driver's license, I was like, I am not writing this out. Now, I will say, at work, when I see like let's just say I saw a name, and in my mind, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, I sit and go, I wonder how old they are. I always wonder how old they are by their names, because very rarely ever see my name. I mean, I really very rarely ever see my name. It's like it went, I don't know. And then my name also could have, sometimes it could have a bad connotation. Not bad, bad isn't one of just like a bad mother-in-law's name. No, I'm not a Karen or a Jessica, but it does bother me. Anti-establishmentism. But where I went to high school, there when I was my freshman year, there was a girl that was a senior, and we were the only two people in our whole school that had our name. And I was named after my mother. And we always laugh because no, not really. 3. I don't think so. It's just That's why I always go by Bray, the last part of it. So it just made it easier. Just made it easier. My parents weren't very creative. Now, for my sisters, my twin sister and my younger sister, they both got original names. Not me. So my name's not real common, but I wouldn't consider it uncommon. People tend to want to assume my name is the long version, but my mom actually named me the short version. Oh. My parents only had one name picked out when they had me, even though they knew we were going to have twins. And my dad wanted to name me Penelope, but he said we can name her Penelope because he was whatever. And we can just call her Penny for short because she has red hair. And my mom said, we are not naming her Penelope. We are not naming her Penelope and calling her Penny. And then I just want to sit and laugh because I'm sure that my dad, because he's passed away, he's up there in the great sky or whatever, however you believe it. He's just laughing because he got a Penelope anyway. Lisa, and if you had twin girls, you would have named them Lisa and Louise. You would have been Ashley if you were a girl. The boys have just described milk as cow flavored water with a hint of cow seasoning. Okay. Very, very imaginative, and that is a good way to look at it. Cow flavored water. So I don't know how I mean, from the shine. Oh yes, from the Shining 1, 2, 3. A lot of well, yeah. I I didn't make it through that whole movie. No, yeah, I didn't. I've watched it maybe once or twice, but I'm one of these people. I've had a few friends like that. They were legally named the nickname of a name, and my brain can't process that. I can't believe, to be honest, I can't believe you're up picking calls. Your dad is passed out asleep over here. At least the dog's sleeping with him. So I can imagine. Y'all get up at 4:30 even though you don't work? Oh, he's too old to lay out on. Yes, I know. They played that Mecha Chameleon last night till like 11 o'clock, I think. And then we were talking about because he collabed with another streamer and they played him and they had a blast. They all had a blast as far as I know. One, two, three. I didn't go to bed till after midnight because I just couldn't sleep with it yesterday. And I I got up probably about 7:30 and then I kind of just loomed around until 8 o'clock and then got up. We should have got up before then. As I yawn. Well, Corey works this weekend, but I'm on the days we're off. We get up at 5:30 instead of, oh, okay. Corey says I still get up at 4:30. I have to keep my routine for my sanity, and that is perfectly fine. One, two, three. If you can't sleep, try blinking your eyes fast as you can for 30 seconds. You should fall to sleep within 2 to 5 minutes. I will remember that. I will remember that. Last night I could feel like when I was laying down ready to go to bed, I could feel like I wanted to go to sleep. But then I was like, it's like I was laying there, but like I was hovering above myself. I know that sounds weird, but I felt like I wasn't in my body. Oh no, my $10 Michael voucher expires in one day. You better get to shopping. Yes, you better. I always look at those as free money, even though you spent money, but it's free money. We're giving you free money to spend. Okay. I'm telling you, my ears are itching. There's got to be something behind it, some little a wives' tale why my ears are itching. They're not burning, they're itching. I got one more row. Hey, Kadali, how are you doing? Welcome in. Brain's not working. Okay. I will. I probably won't be on next Saturday. I'm going to visit my grandpa. I should be here on Sunday. Though. Great. I love. Um. What is next Saturday? Next Saturday and Sunday, I will be. Well, I mean, I'll be streaming, but I'll be preparing to go see Peep. I go see Peep in the middle of the week, Tuesday and Wednesday. So We're going to go one more row. Okay. Okay. We're gonna stuff. Is it his birthday or something? Just being nosy. I don't know why. Because you don't have to tell me. You could just be going to see him because you want to go see him. I don't think I give this one a long enough tail, but we're going to see. To sew him on. And I'll have to go downstairs, get my T-pins. That might make it. I don't think it will, but that might make it. Makes the leg a little too fat. Lightly stuff these. So I was gonna I want to do I need to get with picking hauls because we need to do like a fall yard sale and maybe get rid of the rest of the stuff that's in the garage because I want to start. I mean, we could do one the next weekend you're off. I mean, it don't matter to me. And I'm being honest. We just have to let KK know so that she can take time off. Hi, Irina. How are you doing? Because I know she would do one. And then if we know that we're going to do one, if Jingle Shark couldn't be here, then while I'm visiting her, if there's anything she wants us to put in a yard sale, I can pick it up and bring it. Because she may have things that she wants to put in the yard sale. Thank you for the check-in. How are you doing today? We're finishing the legs of Jimothy here. And I am going to have to find my T-pins before I attach anything of Jimothy to his body. This right here is the pattern I have at the top. Uh, I haven't seen this story. Um, I was crocheting. I was scrolling through my Instagram, which I have pretty much it's crochet and like gardening, just the stuff that I like. I've got it down to a science so that I don't get anything that I don't want to get because I'm there for the good vibes, not the bad. Yes, I found out it was I did not know. Repeat Crafter Me made a pattern and it was called Jimothy Raccoon. I just thought that my phone was listening to me because I needed a raccoon pattern. I'd done a possum pattern for my oldest daughter, and I thought my youngest daughter would do it. Oh, thank you for the raid, Mass Bandit. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. How was your stream, Max Bandit? Um, what were you making? I was just talking about you earlier. I was just talking about you earlier. We are doing Jimothy the raccoon. His eyes are you can't see him because of whatever. But I am doing this. It is a free crochet pattern. It's called Jimothy the raccoon. This little raccoon in Seattle, he's all over social media and everything like that. And so I was looking for a raccoon pattern, did not realize this was a famous raccoon. I just thought my phone was listening to me. So, um, then there you go. This is how I came up with the pattern. And I thought, oh, I'll make it online. Oh, that's true. I could. I was working on a Desert Rada sampler. Oh, cross stitch with my special. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Um, that really is. Um, Let me okay. For those of you who came in with the raid who do not know me, my name is Bray Crochet and I mainly crochet. The Crafty Cub has dubbed me the Wooble Queen because I do a lot of woobles and things like that. But I mainly crochet. So you're going to catch me. I'm going to be crocheting. I'm not going to be doing anything else. Cross stitch was my gateway craft into the crafting world. I don't do it online because it makes me nervous to do it. Um, Close to 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and you need to go out in the other room where their AC is and cool down. Well, if you have to raid and run, I completely understand. We all do end our rate. We all end our streams for a reason. So, if you do have to raid and run, I completely understand. But thank you for bringing your community here with me and trusting me with them. And I will give them back to you in one piece. But thank you so much. Well, and thank you so much. But yeah, we're getting ready to attach his little legs. I've got to get my T-pins. I hear somebody outside. Sounds like they're mowing uh really a lot. And I don't remember where I put my I yep, somebody is mowing. I just heard him run over something. Or maybe that's Papa snoring. I have no idea. Um, so I was blocking a bunch of stuff downstairs. Thank you for the alert. I was blocking a bunch of coasters that I had made for commission, and I can't remember where I put my T-pins. I think I remember where I put my T-pins. Hold on, I will be right back. Okay, I found them. I just had to think really, really hard where they were at. Um, okay, right to do it this way. I want it down a little bit because I want to be able to sew. He's gonna get poked to death, y'all. I get really nervous with them moving around. And I do. And it's a Jimothy. He doesn't have to be perfect. He doesn't. But I kind of want him to be a little perfect. Because, Linda's got some very good ideas. She thinks outside the box. Me, sometimes I think outside the box, but not enough to not no, we're gonna have to is that on the same row? Jimothy, you can't be doing this. You gotta get them legs in there, bud. Okay, so we're gonna do this. So from here, 1, 2, 3 rows. 1, 2, 3 rows. There we go. That way we have his legs on the same on each one. Oh, let's do this real fast. Okay. Whew. Drink some of my lemonade. 0 sugar lemonade on top of that. And it tastes really, really good. So I've got him in there. And we're just going to lightly sew him on there. So that his little leg can lift. This is always the hardest part for me, but this is how she says to do it. So I'm going to follow the instructions because she's been obviously making amigurumis a lot longer than this little redhead has. And if I am stressing anyone out, I am so sorry. I am so sorry if I'm stressing anyone out about how I'm doing this. I don't mean to stress anybody out. An ad break is starting soon. I've seen this pattern posted in Discord a week ago. I didn't know he was I didn't know he was a famous raccoon either. I did not know. But he has a spinal issue. His short spine or something. I don't know what his issue is. And I saw the pattern and I was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. This will be cute. And who better than Repeat Crafter me to be doing something like this? So I thought she'd just come up with it on her own. Well, obviously she did come up with it on her own. So, but I was like, oh, I was just so happy my phone was listening to me because my youngest daughter said, you didn't make me a possum. Why'd you make her a possum? You didn't make me a possum. And she was like, you just don't make me nothing anymore. And I'm like, I do too. I said, but you're not a possum. She's just not a possum person. And then she has a lot of raccoons around her house, and her neighbor, we're just going to call her neighbor Cookie, because, cute little southern whatever. Cookie thinks that my daughter should be a little bit more anti raccoon. But, you know, my daughter's like, they're out there living their best life. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. So, hold on. So, she doesn't really mess with the raccoon. She lets them live their life, all that kind of stuff. And Cookie thinks, no, we need to be anti raccoon. Well, my daughter's not going to be that way. So that's not bad. I mean, I hope I really didn't like freak y'all out with this the way I was sewing it, but it looks pretty okay. But so an ad break has started, but I'm going to continue on with this raccoon. So I wanted a raccoon, wanted a raccoon. And I thought, I'm just going to end up having to pay for a pattern for a raccoon. There's no way I'm going to find a free pattern for a raccoon. Now, I do pay for patterns. I don't have a problem paying for patterns. But sometimes if I'm going to make it once, and I love my kids. I love my kids. I would buy any pattern for them. But, like if I'm going to make it once, I'm going to make one raccoon one time. Sometimes you just don't want to spend like $6, $7 on a pattern. But then I would have the pattern forever. And if I ever wanted to make a raccoon for anybody else, then I would have it. Well, anyway, then I saw this repeat Crafter Me pattern. And I love her because I support her? Heck yes, I would. Because you want to know what? I love that she comes up with all kinds of ideas during the holidays for all kinds of things. And she always, if you go to her blog, most of her patterns are free. You can buy them, an ad free pattern for a nominal fee. I don't know how much she was going to charge for Jimothy, but anyway. So I was like, oh, this is so cute, whatever. Then I was telling my oldest daughter, I said, yeah, I'm making your sister a raccoon. It's called Jimothy the Raccoon. She starts laughing. She goes, Mom, that is so wrong in so many ways. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. My youngest daughter has scoliosis. Um, it's not she's never used it as an impairment. She had a spinal fusion surgery when she was like really young, and to stop it from being whatever, because it just kept getting worse and worse. So anyway, welcome back everybody. So she was like, Jimothy has a spinal issue. That's kind of weird, Mom, to make her a Jimothy. And I was like, it's okay. I won't call it Jimothy. Well, then she came to the house yesterday and she saw the pattern up on the screen and she was like, oh, Jimothy the raccoon. Now, my kids are all on social media all the time. So, his little front leg is a little bit, that's okay. His front leg can be above because we're following the line. So, anyway, she was okay with Jimothy. She didn't have a problem with Jimothy. And she's so excited to have something to take with her to work that is hers, that she, whatever, because she has her own little hair studio. So there's Jimothy's. Now I think he probably could stand. His legs are stiff enough. If I get him right, he will stand. Thank you for the check-in, Anne. I did a mini trash panda the other day. Oh, oh. Here I'm taking a T-pin out, and I needed the T-pin exactly where it was at. Okay. We need to go down because right here. Hold on. We're going to count with a needle. So this pattern 1, 2, 3 is from Repeat Crafter Me. And this is Jimothy the Raccoon. 1, 2, 3. I feel like I should measure it off of his eye. Okay, his eye is 1 inch diagonal. There we go. 1 inch diag. No, we're going to start it right there. It should be fine. So she has a trash panda problem in her neighborhood. And she's the one that always the neighbors get mad at her because they feel like she instigates the trash pandas and brings them into doesn't shoo them out of the neighborhood. And she's done everything she can. She's got the little clips on her trash can, but her roommate orders DoorDash and has had food stolen by the little mini trash pandas. Yes, he has. He DoorDash something and didn't make it home before the DoorDash driver got there, and they caught it on the ring camera. The little mini trash panda decided he liked ribs that day, and he got him some ribs. He got him some ribs for dinner. She's not. She won't. She's not. She would never be cruel to an animal. She would never be. Now, I tell her, at least you've got the clips for the trash can. So they can't get in there because she had a little baby or one that got caught in her trash can and she had to call Papa and he had to tell her just turn the trash can over. Don't make it mad or anything like that. Just turn the trash can over so it can crawl out and then flip the trash can back up. And I think that's when she got the whatever you want to call it. Let's see. 1, 2. That is too far down. We're going to go up. 1, 2. I just pulled all them out and restuck them. We're going to have to do this one a little different. So, but I'm very sorry if I'm making everybody nervous about this because I'm already nervous about it. How many stitches are between the legs? 1, 2. So 1, 2. There we go. It's down a little bit. I know Biscuit's over there huffing at me like we need to be doing biscuit things or something. Oh, yes. Actually, I'm going to be happy that he's going to be done before tomorrow. Not that she will get it before tomorrow. I could possibly, I don't know. Is no, Picking Halls has to work tomorrow. She had the weekend off. Is it too close to his face? No, that's not too close to his face. So, like I said, I am not trying to make anybody look away if it's paining you to watch me sew this leg on. Because I'm not trying to bring anybody any anxiety over this. I'm just trying to get him on as stitch for stitch, as simple as possible. This is why I normally do not sew my amigurumis on string. I just don't do it. I stress myself out above this and over this. I really do. And this way I figure if I've got to pull the yarn out, I'm not as stressed with it and making people stressed while I do it. Because I do think about how I stress people out over stuff. All my videos go over to YouTube, and I've had some pretty crazy comments on some of them. I'm like, what bothers you? You don't have to watch it. YouTube is really easy. It's just like Twitch. You can turn it off. I know, Biscuit. But she's going to take Jimothy to work with her because she has two little dachshunds, Walter and Dean. And Walter and Dean would think that Jimothy was for them and would tear him up. They just would. Oh, Jimothy is going to stand up. He's going to stand up. I do not know where Papa and Biscuit. They're probably going outside. It's about that time. Well, it's almost that time for Biscuit to have lunch. I was thinking about, wonder how I could have some of those chicken. Hi, Mindy May. How are you doing? Yes, this is a free pattern from Repeat Crafter Me, and it is Jimothy. And I did not know he was a famous raccoon when I saw this pattern. So I did not know that he's been running the streets of Seattle, living his best life, doing whatever Jimothys do. But thank you, Mindy May. Thank you. Hi, Biscuit. What are you doing back there? Drinking a crap ton of water, Mom. Okay. Okay. There's that. Oh, no. That goes there. Your pin's peeing back up. So this is Jimothy. He can stand. Oh, this is cool, Ben. He can stand up. Look, I mean, he's a little crooked right now, but anyway. So this is Jimothy. I'm sorry if I made anybody really. This side I feel is a little bit better than this side, but that's fine. I think this one leg is a little taller than the rest of the legs. But that's fine. He kind of looks like he's a little bull like this. But anyway, I have made Jimothy. Yeah, his legs on this side are a little bit longer than the legs on this side. At least it looks like that to me. But let's see. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Biscuit's over there singing too. He's going, okay. Let's do. Let's do this. Yeah. He's gonna be, maybe she'll just lay him like that. Anyway, we'll see. Just for everyone to know, because I have not spoken this since I started, but on August 2nd, the Crafty Cub Enchanted Creations and I are going to be doing a collab. It'll be on noon 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 Eastern time. So we will be doing Enchanted will be doing lock. I will be doing shock, and Crafty will be doing barrel. So as long as everything goes great and everything doesn't get all like crazy on us, We will be doing that August 2nd. It's on a Sunday, and Lock, Shock, and Barrel from the Nightmare Before Christmas Crochet. Um, and we will be doing that and hopefully enjoying um, each other's time. We do hope that you all come by and you have maybe just a few minutes out of your day. It'd be really great. If not, we're not holding anybody accountable, but anything to have fun and be with our friends. But Jimothy is cute, and I will call Jimothy a success, and I will get pictures up of him as soon as I get off stream today. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I need to talk about? I think I'm going to start Halloween things starting in August. I will be doing Saturdays and Sundays maybe with some Halloween things just to get there. I do have some yeah, I cannot believe it's almost August. Oh my goodness gracious. It's almost August, guys. I mean, we only have 4 more days and that's it. No, 5 more days because July has 31 days. Um, I do my little whatever. Um, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. I don't know. It's something I learned in school a long, long time ago. That's how I can tell if a month has 30 days or 31 days. Um, but we are going to, let's see. And I think, hold on, let's see if I can find it on here. I am going to be doing little, I don't know how to say the word. Let's see. December. Let's see. That's not it. Um, let's this. Where are we at? OBS. This is one of them. Oh God, I've got to go back into my other thing. I don't know why it won't let me do that. Paste. I saw these on Instagram, and that's what I think I'm going to start doing. These right here. And I think that's what I'm gonna start doing next weekend. And I'm actually gonna make them into keychains. So I'm really kind of excited about doing the little vampire one. So um hopefully that will um this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to start the things. Now also within the next 2 weeks, how many weeks do we have to the wedding? 3 or 2?
Almost 4.
Well, it's the 22nd. So we almost have a month. But I have got to get working on my 2 things that I've got to take to the wedding. And now we might actually do trick or treat bags. So we might be doing trick or treat bags because I have 2 little kids in another state that we're gonna go be seeing. So we can get them little trick or treat bags for like I did for Peepop last year. And that way she will be able to let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. So let's do this. We're going over to the Wild Blue Yonder. Don't know what I'm doing. Do I ever know what I'm doing? No, I don't. Um, do this. Okay. So, guys, we are going to raid over to Supreme. Hold on a second. Let me tell you what our raid call is going to be. If I can get it, we're going to use this as our raid call for everyone. Um, I I hope to get one stream in either Tuesday or Thursday this week. So hopefully I will have a good everything will go good with work and I will be able to get that done. And I can't. Why am I not where I need to be? Um, y'all, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. But anyway, so hopefully I'll be able to get that done. We'll get a couple things. We'll have some fun, hang out. Yay, yay. And thank you for coming in and having me finish, holding me accountable to finish Jimothy. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you